to my first boat tutorial. While wandering the many plots of the guest world on Nova UK, I found many boats to be the same or just not decorated enough. So I'm going to show you how to build your boat step by step and how to make it more unique. Notice how on this boat the hull has no wooden planks in it. The blocks you use can very easily change the style of your boat and make it more unique. I used green wool and netherrack. You can really use whatever you want as long as it's appropriate to what you're building. Okay then, so we're going to start out by using the //up1 command. That will just give us a starting block to, well, build from in the air. I could really build upwards since I was only 2 blocks high, but... So I started planning out the basic shape of the boat. I'd already decided what the boat was going to be before starting it, so I had a good idea of what to do when doing it. Basically, I'm just making the length. I didn't want to make it too long because it'd go off the plot. So once I'd settled with the length, I started to create the depth of the boat just by using a basic curve sort of shape. And then once I'd got to the bottom of that, I started lengthening the plank at the bottom to the same length as the top one there. Right, I skipped through a bit there. Basically all I'd done was just plan out where the cabin deck would be, and then started fitting the bottom of the hull to the cabin deck. I wanted a very almost sharp ending of the bottom of the boat, and then the cabin deck hanging off at one side. So I then chose a point to lower the deck to, since I wanted one side at the front to be higher like it is at the back, but not really as high since I'm not doing a cabin there, just like to show a bit of I'm not sure, just the changing of level, so everything's not just flat. I then just made sure I was 100% happy with the deck shape, and then started to build out at the sides. Okay, once I'd made the basic shape of the hull and finished it, I set out a small palette of blocks I could use to decorate. I wanted this boat to be a very sturdy boat, so I was using iron blocks and netherrack to create the metal sort of shell to it. So it was a very strong boat in battle, if it ever may come across that. I used the red in it instead of just having planks because of the fact that when you look at red, you automatically have different connotations of what you might think it means, and red is very good for aggression and anger and courage and things like that. So I thought that was a very good colour to use. I also chose the lighter wooden planks because I felt the wood, the very brown wood colour didn't really contrast very well with the iron metal feel, so I chose that instead. So basically all I'm doing here is just painting on the blocks of the decoration. You can also do the decoration as you're building, it doesn't really matter. I find it easier on different boats to do whatever. I think on some boats, I think mostly I build the hull and then decorate it after. But there has been some boats where I've just built it with the decoration, so I've not had that extra task to do after. Right, here is our finished product. So, I think next time we'll be doing the sails, my favourite part, and then after we'll be doing the interior design and all that sort of things. So, goodbye, and I'll see you next time.